Welcome to Whachacha's Tabletop World, channel devoted to the love of board gaming. My name is Sweetness Whachacha, and today we're looking at Monolith's newest Kickstarter, which is an expansion for Conan. Actually, two expansions. One is the Red Nails expansion, based on the story of the same name, and the other is a versus mode, where two overlords can be pitted against each other. Okay, let me start by saying that I happen to be a huge Conan fan, and a few years ago I backed the King's Pledge. I think this is 2015, 2016. They had their initial Kickstarter, and then they came out with another Kickstarter, which gave you another opportunity to buy this stuff. And I mean, it's a really chunky game, a lot of stuff as you can see, and then the bonus box with the King's Pledge, like as much if not more stuff, which is pretty crazy, very exciting. Now, I didn't really have a lot of people to play this game with. I don't really have like a partner to play this style of game with, and so I didn't really keep up with it over the years. Now, they just launched this new Kickstarter, and for whatever reason I clicked on it. Maybe it's because Red Nails is one of my favorite stories. Now, Red Nails, from Robert E. Howard, he's the creator and writer of Conan. It wasn't, believe this story wasn't even put out until he died, and maybe even only within the last 20 years. I mean, he was writing 100 years ago. So it's a newer story, but again, like I said, it's in my top three, maybe top five, top three stories from Robert E. Howard. I absolutely love it. So I was very curious about this. So I clicked on the link. I wasn't going to back it because I hadn't backed the other ones, but I did notice this very important little sentence here that I've not seen before, and that is 1 to 5 players. And I was like, whoa, hold the phone. What's going on with this? Because I know that this is a one versus many game. Conan is a one versus many game. Okay, so I looked into it a little bit, both from my research a little bit and some helpful people on the Kickstarter comment section, or question section. Now, they initially released the solo mode, the solo rules and cooperative rules in the Monolith sourcebook, which was from a company called Morpheus. Now, you can't find this anymore. It was part of the previous Kickstarters, and you can't find it on their website. So I did a little looking around, and one of the other Kickstarters that Monolith did, they had the Tome of Skelos, which had apparently those rules in there as well as a bunch of other stuff. Their books are really nice, those hardcover books. I got one with this King's Pledge that I had as well. It's a nice little hardcover book with painted pictures and stuff like that. So I was pretty excited about these. I couldn't find those, so I thought, what else can I find? And there on Monolith has some official scenarios, as you can see here, which you can get a campaign for playing Conan, the Conan game, cooperatively, a full campaign. Now, there's a little bit of a rub, and that's that I looked up, and you can see that these are the expansions on the screen here that you need to play this. So, of course, I went and I looked, and that stuff's out of print. But luckily, if you look at these Kickstarter unlocks that they have, they're going to unlock the full campaign that all the existing scenarios are going to be available cooperative as part of this, Kickstarter pledge. You're going to get those items. Okay. Well, that's enough to sell me on its own. So for me personally, I look at it and I think, okay, there's a few reasons. I don't really tend to like Kickstarter. I'm going to go in a whole rabbit hole about that, but I'm not generally a big fan of it. But there are a couple of reasons why I will back something on Kickstarter. Number one, if you're getting like an insanely good value, you're getting a lot of extra figures, a lot of extra pieces, stuff that you're not going to get normally, either Kickstarter exclusive or just a lot of stuff. And this tends to have both. I mean, this full box is Kickstarter exclusive, and this is a lot of stuff that you're getting for a really good price. Now, the other thing is, like, as I've said it multiple times in this video, a lot of their stuff goes out of print and it's hard to find. And those things that you really want, they go up in value very, very quickly. And if you feel like you're going to want them, you really got to back the Kickstarter. Now, the nice thing about the base box is they seem to regularly have these Kickstarters, and this is available through that. But if you're going to back the Kickstarter, and you don't have this game, then you need to get this anyway, so it's really kind of irrelevant. But you can just go and grab the Red Nails expansion. Now, I don't care about the Versus thing. I'm never going to play that. So that's not really exciting for me. I feel like it's already, you can already play it as a competitive game, and now this is exciting to play solo and cooperative. So two of the reasons that I would go in to get a Kickstarter, number one, getting a whole extra bunch of stuff, very good value for the money. That's here. I am a little leery about the shipping. I got hit with a really almost, I was like $170 for my Marvel Zombie side pledge. So, shipping prices are very, very high. This won't be nearly as large, so I don't think that it's going to be that expensive. But, I do always, I'm always aware of that, that hidden cost there. So, yeah, so this stuff tends to go out of print easily. this is now going to give me, this expansion is going to give me the ability to play this solo or with friends cooperatively. So that's very, very exciting for me. So this is and it's a story, as I say, I really love. So this is an easy buy for me for all those reasons. It's got the value, it's got that limited, that limited window to buy, and it's got, a ton of stuff that comes in the box, which I really think is cool. I'm on the fence a little bit about the Frazetta box. It's really cool that you can get this miniature matching that famous piece of artwork. I'm a huge fan of Frazetta's work, and it's kind of cool to see that. It's only 20 bucks or 19 euro or whatever. So there's a couple little add-ons that I might do like that, so I'm very interested to see what else they unlock. They've got some crocodiles on there as is now. I should mention the Kickstarter has been going on. By the time this goes up, I think it'll be 8 days left, maybe 7 days left by the time I get my video up, depending on how long it takes me to get this video turned around. But yeah, so that's my little very brief take on this. I'm very excited because this was kind of a game that was gathering dust. I actually started painting this, and now I have an opportunity where I can really play through it. And the other exciting part is that now I'm going to make a plan. I've got all of these miniatures, and this game is going to land in January 2025. That's what the website says. I know they always go late, so probably won't get it till February, March of 2025. But that gives you plenty of time to plan out, so I can lovingly and enjoy and just, not have to feel rushed. Go through and paint all this stuff. It'll all be ready when that expansion comes in, and I can play through these quests in the solo and cooperative ways. And then I can also, as I'm playing through those, I can be painting the new stuff, and then I can play that as well. So I've got a little game plan now. So, well, hopefully this helped you. If you were kind of on the fence about it, maybe just getting another viewpoint will help you out a little bit. But yeah, I hope you decide to back it. If not, happy gaming otherwise. But for now, I got to roll.